It's raining out. All it took was a 300-kilometer drive to Dalat, up into the hills.
The French established Dalat in the early 1900s as a resort getaway. The year-long cool weather is certainly the best thing Dalat has going for it. It has helped make it a popular tourist destination, and it allows crops to be grown that would normally not survive in Vietnam's intense heat.
We are on the cable car to Tu Yuen Lam Lake. From up here you can really get a good sense of the farmland that's around Dalat. When we go grocery shopping, I would say about 90% of our vegetables come from Dalat. You can see we're surrounded by pine trees, beautiful air, fresh smell, like pine. I miss it. I'm from Canada, eh? We like to go about.
You don't have to do an accent, you're from there.
No. I gotta play it up for all them hosers out there. Oh, we should have brought some beers. Could have drank them down. Quin Lam Lake is actually man-made. It was created by a dam. They dammed the river and they flooded this area and they use it for irrigation. It's pretty important for all the crops that are grown in the area. Sarah's sleepy. Maybe we ought to go get some coffee.
Vietnam is the number 2 producer of coffee in the world. Many of those beans are grown in the highlands around Dalat.
Sarah doesn't like this place. She says there's too many hippies here. Should have seen these hippies that just came in. Sarah's fuming. One guy had a pot attached to his backpack. So this is the crazy house. I would describe it as crazy. There's apparently different rooms that represent different countries. Let's see if we can find them. Just keeps getting crazier and crazier. This is actually the tiger room, which is said to represent China because they're a strong country. This is crazy!
There are plenty of Western restaurants in Dalat, but if you want to try some authentic local specialties, head south on Nha Chong, the street between the Du Park Hotel and the cathedral. There you'll find Dalat's version of mi quang, the best ban chang nhong I've ever had, and a dish that I've never seen anywhere else in Vietnam, ban con.
It's only quail's egg. No other ingredients. Sauce is sweet, but there's lots to it. There's some garlic in it, chives. It's like a shredded green mango, like a unripened green mango, so it's sour. Really soft on the inside, crispy on the bottom. Very good. So you can see behind me is the Dalat railway station. It's an Art Deco building built in 1938. I think actually it started operation in 38. It took about 5 years or so to build. It was designed by a French architect. That's back in the time of French colonization. Hello. Hello.
Can I speak Vietnamese?
No.
Sorry, bye-bye.
Hi. Just got a phone call on my phone. Wrong number. During the Vietnam War, the building was pretty much just sat empty. It was kind of abandoned because the Viet Cong destroyed much of the railroad, so they didn't really have trains running out of here after that. In 1990, they reopened it and started trying to boost tourism and using it just to run about 30 minutes down the line to Tra Mat. And it's supposed to be a nice ride, so we're gonna take it, see how it is. So the trains are actually the old style. They've restored them to look like they did back in the 30s when the tracks ran all the way to Thap Cam. The train line was about 84 kilometers long and it took 24 years to build. It elevated 1,400 meters. So it's, you know, a lot of work to build all that. That's why it took so long. We are now in Tra Mat, and We have 45 minutes until we take the train back. So we're gonna go see a temple. Short walk from the train station. It's called Linh Phước. So, this is Linh Phước pagoda, which is sometimes called Dragon Pagoda. You can see on the walls it's all porcelain. It's built out of porcelain pottery, like debris from bowls. The tower is like 1, 2, 3, I think 6 stories. It's really high up and it's all porcelain. It's beautiful. It's built in 1949. I think it took about 3 years to build. So this giant bell here is covered in little pieces of paper. You're supposed to get a piece of paper and write your wishes on it and then put it on the bell and ding the bell. Over here we got a giant Buddha. Look what I found. One of the rarest of all horses in Vietnam. A horse painted to look like a zebra. We are walking up a side road at Langbiang. It's a peak, a mountain in I'd say 20 kilometers outside of Dalat. So most people will go and park in the parking lot at the bottom of the hill and then take a Jeep up. They go up the mountain in the Jeep to the tower. But we decided we're just gonna hike the whole thing. It's probably gonna take about 3 hours there and back. But it's a bit more of an adventure and maybe more fun. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Clang, and he was going through the woods and he heard screams. He ran towards it. Oh no, a girl is being attacked by wolves. Get out of here, you wolves. We're in love. Saved your life, Biang. It turns out they're from 2 separate tribes. They asked their tribe member fathers if they could get married. No way, man, you guys, you can't marry each other. You're from different tribes. And then they were upset. So, what do you do when you're upset and you're in love?
You commit suicide in the forest.
Yes. The father was so distraught. Why, oh why? This is wrong. Let's unite the tribes and allow them to marry each other. Hooray! Too late for the 2 lovers, because they were dead. And they renamed the mountain Langbiang after the couples and their love. I hate this mountain. There's a storm brewing. It's in the distance. You can kind of see it. Dark clouds, and every once in a while you hear a little bit of thunder in the distance. Headed back down the hill. A storm is definitely coming, and right now we're trying to outrun it. You can see the tower right there. That's where we were. We walked along there, then we cut straight down and over. It seems like we're surrounded by rain.
I know.
But
I hear it all around us. I hear it over there.
just came across this guy, and I don't know when he was born, but there's a bunch of stuff hanging out of the mother's vagina, and he can barely walk. She doesn't really seem that interested in him. She's like pushing him away. Where's he going? Well, sometimes you make a decision, go down the hill instead of take the road, and then you see something like that. It's the circle of life, right, Sarah? No.